That would be interesting.
Oh, there's your son. Oh, you got so big. That's right. She was like, it's her turn. Yeah.
Every kid that you see has got either an iPad or a phone. No matter, you go to a restaurant, the kid looks like this, you know, still in a, I don't know, as young as they are, they know how to work those machines, those iPads.
Yeah, he has a tablet.
I looked for it, I was trying to search for it, I couldn't find it. So I was just asking her if she knew it.
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Okay.
Absolutely. Teamwork makes a dream work. I can't be on this thing. It hit my knee 1,000 times. The big one? Who is he? That's all he does.
My finance officer.
He loves going to Riviera Maya.
Oh, I wish mine did.
Oh, God. He loves it. Yeah, we'll go eat.
They have a lot of coupons out there. Did you grab the coupons?
What's the name of the place?
Riviera Maya in Rockaway on Route 46. Mexican restaurant.
Out of my territory.
Oh, yeah. I would have had her sweet 16 there, but there's benefit areas upstairs and it's not even kept the The only thing that we had all she learned so much and I had to know. And he said, we'll carry you upstairs. So I was like, oh, no, you won't.
Good evening.
So, just so you know, they make something called,
Carry that note
I have to use it. I can't think of the name of it now. It's green, and I use it, and it's juicy. And flaxseed marine. Takes that out of
Really?
everything. I mean, you never know. Yes.
Debbie, this one's a boy?
Yep.
Does she have it on there?
It says no good boy.
Yeah, yeah, boy,
So why don't you put it on?
He's a cat.
because they numbered them.
He's a cat.
And she didn't want one missing on the voucher list, so it'll be destroyed after the meeting.
Alright, and this one also says it's boy, so just keep those out?
Now, so you're gonna leave them in there, honey, because we're gonna pull them anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we just wanted everybody to see them.
Alright, I'll leave the boys ones together though, and you
Okay.
You still have the income, bro.
Oh, God. Probably more, charging more than the car's worth.
How's Mrs. Glass treating you?
You can do 15 on it.
Okay.
It's over.
Gonna see her tomorrow?
Casual day. They're a council member. That doesn't mean nothing. They're retired people like that. So what? This is a council meeting.
So how was the town over?
It was cold, we had no snow. Just a dusting.
Barely.
My wife got out and went out and stocked the water.
Stop the what?
Stocked the water. We got more food now than we can do.
Yeah. She sounds like me. That's right.
You gotta do it. We
never know.
When did you go to shop? Like Friday, Thursday?
My husband worked 2 days before, and then I worked the day before. Yeah. So the stuff that he forgot.
A lot of people.
Yeah, oh, it was packed both days. Mad.
Did you get much snow up there?
We got about 6 inches,
Oh,
right?
you did?
Did we get
About 5,
6?
6
What the,
inches.
I don't, we got
I
a,
stayed in the house.
we got a little dusting, that's it.
I got
Right after it was gone.
So I wasn't plowing.
Yeah.
We got
Stayed in
it
the
done,
house.
and then in town.
Oh, well, the rain washed it.
We washed it, yeah. We did, yeah.
Mine was 6 o'clock.
No, do it.
We, listen,
I'll
man.
wait for him, 6 o'clock, and that's it.
6 o'clock.
Ready to roll.
Roll.
Good evening. This is regular meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Victor Gardens held on January the 22nd, 2019. I call this meeting to order and declare a quorum present. Would everybody please rise for the pledge of allegiance to the flag of our country, and please remain standing for a moment of silence for our military.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May be seated. This meeting has been advertised in one newspaper, the Daily Record, in compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Attendance?
Councilwoman Cheatham. Here. Councilman Glass.
Here.
Councilwoman Hitchcock.
Here.
Councilwoman White. Councilman Lorenzo. Councilwoman Garcia Montes.
Present.
Motion to accept the minutes of January 8th, 2019.
So motion to accept the minutes from January 2019.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Correspondence?
There was none.
No correspondence. Vouchers, everybody get a chance to take a look at the voucher list. Any questions on any line items? If not, I'd like a motion to pay the bills.
I have a question. Number 0044. That is JCC Power Equipment LLC.
Those are parts for the
Those
shelter.
plow parts, $1,859.
They're
Couldn't we
parts,
have bought a new plow for that?
it's not a plow, it's the thing that
It's
holds
parts.
the salter.
I know, but a plow, so it's.
Yeah, they're like 6-7 grand.
So it's not a plow.
No,
So it's a plow part.
we were very fortunate to get the parts, and Debbie D spent a lot of time getting them, and that's the only thing that we may have to buy eventually, because it's all rusted out. Don't have any extra parts for it. It's supposed to go.
Good.
Goes on the pickup truck.
Thank you.
They should put, salt spreader on there, they put snow plow parts.
Well, it's the way she typed.
Yeah, well, she should put what it is. That's all, she could, put salt spreader. The snow plow parts, you buy a whole new snow plow for
Yeah, that threw me off too when I saw it, but I didn't bill. The bill's late. It should actually come out of last year's budget. Joe knows about it. That threw me off too when I first saw it.
Any other questions? Any other line items?
Motion to pay the bills.
Second?
Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham. Yes. Councilman Glass.
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock.
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes.
Yes.
Department reports?
2 permits were issued for the building department for January, total cost of construction $2,600. Everybody has a copy of the property maintenance report. From municipal court, we received $129.12, and then another check for $134. For the tax collector, total tax receipts month to date, $40,989.02. And year to date, $1,945,979.65. That was her, December report. The registrar, there was one marriage license issued, so we're collecting $28, and everybody has a copy of Jerry's report.
Committee reports?
I already said about the road. They did a very good job. And, Eddie also changed all the oil on the trucks.
Good.
As of now, they don't have to go in for service even this spring.
Good.
Check it out.
Great.
Yeah, and I happened to walk over here today, and it's an area over here in our sidewalk in front of this building that it finished. I guess the property line finished in conjunction with this guy next to the door. That area over there is filthy with ice. I mean, it's could be about 10, 12 feet.
In front of the doctor's
sidewalk.
office, or in?
No,
the show place?
right when our sidewalk finished and he stopped, right next to the sign, the big sign. These signs over here, the sign that he has.
So whose property is it?
I don't know, I'm not sure if he belongs to us or
Is it
belongs to them.
next to us this way, the doctor's office, that's right here
Yeah,
next to us?
it's going to the doctor's office. But it's right here, so it's about 15 feet wide area that is, for some reason, they never got cleaned up. And it's pretty thick ice over there, and that, I don't know if he belongs to us or if he belongs to him. So that's my question at this point.
All right, I'll have to look because,
The doctor's office, that's us, right? Is it?
no, if it's a doctor's office, it's his.
But the doctor, his sidewalk is the one after the parking lot entrance or before?
His goes up to where the parking lot begins.
So the sidewalk all the way up to the curb, you're saying?
All the way to the curb from this
The
side.
curb is our.
From this side, is it belong to us or belong to him?
Got it. And if it's his, then, but I'm sure that Eddie and Hector cleaned our sidewalk off.
But outside from the sign, all the way through here is clean up, but not that area.
Yeah, I think that belongs to the
Which
doctor.
is, he probably doesn't know, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
He
we'll
probably
check
doesn't
and we'll
know
let him know.
Mhm.
Okay,
that's his.
okay.
Yeah, and I think our side too has some ice built up quite a bit over in different areas, like patches of ice in the sidewalk itself. So you might want to put one of it like throw a little more salt,
Okay.
try to clean them up tomorrow. And then the other corner, then because I know he cleaned up the other side. This is the doctor's.
The doctor on the sidewalk.
He had the other side totally
Okay.
cleaned up.
Okay.
So I guess he probably doesn't know he belongs to him in
All
that
right,
area.
we'll let him know.
So
Okay.
that's basically what I see.
Accept the reports.
So motion to accept the report?
All in favor? All new business?
Actually, I gave everybody a copy tonight because Joe just gave this to me. It was a transfer resolution. So everybody has a copy. I put it on the desk in front of you. And it was only one thing, and he hadn't had the bill, so we could do this in November when we normally do transfers. It was, $100 from health services contractual to animal O&E, and he had gotten it, we got a bill in from Roxbury Animal. So that's where the $100 was that we didn't have.
We didn't have enough to cover it,
Not in the animal O&E line item, we had to transfer out of another line item.
so maybe we need to add
Yeah.
our budget
I already told him
for
for
the
this
cats
year.
and dogs and
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, because we're never sure how many Jerry's gonna pick up.
And we have to, when they do catch them, we have to pay
Mm-hmm.
for them to be put down, which.
Right.
Just saying.
Yes, it's real sad.
So I need a motion on that transfer.
I need a motion on the transfer.
So
Albert, go ahead.
So motion for the 2018 appropriation transfer pertaining health services,
Mm-hmm.
contract $100.
Second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham? Yes. Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
business.
Titled the calendar year 2019 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. And again, we do this every single year. We don't use it, but we do it. So what you have to do, Mayor, is open it to the public.
I'd like to open this portion of the meeting to the public on the cap ordinance.
Motion open the meeting to public on cap ordinance only.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Don't worry, it won't take 5 minutes. I got one question. Before everybody votes on this, I just want to know, do council people actually know what they're voting on with this ordinance? Because it seems like all we get is yes, yes, yes. Nobody asks questions. Nobody has any input, especially when we have a new council person up here. You know, these are things that we as the people rely upon you to make good financial decisions. And you vote on stuff that you present to this whole board, but yet it seems like they don't understand what this is even about. I mean, it took me a while to understand it. And I know some people up here probably don't have a clue what this is about. So my question is, before you guys vote, do you, as council people, all know what this is in reference to? Because you obviously can't vote for something if you don't know what it's about. And I know Debbie explains things in layman's terms, but, you know, sometimes that's not enough because she's not a voting member of this board. She does the best she can to explain it, but the board needs to understand it because we're talking about money. You know, you're talking about an ordinance, something that becomes, you know, law of the land. So that's my question for this whole entire council.
So my question to you, Jim, is what do you want people to vote the way you think it should be?
No, that's not
Is that what you're saying?
No.
So now everybody has an opinion on whatever way they want to vote. Nobody can put
Now you're
words
putting
in your
words in my
mouth. No, then you put words in everybody
No,
else's mouth.
my question as a member of the public, and as a citizen of this town, is everybody here votes on stuff, and we never hear any discussion about it, and this is an important thing. And you've got a new council person, and a lot of times people don't understand what it is, they just vote yes anyway. But if you don't know, then either you don't vote for it, or you abstain. My whole thing is, you know, all we keep seeing is yes votes, and that's it. And it's like, you know, over and done with. But nobody seems to ask any questions about it. Nobody asks for an interpretation of what this is about. And to me, that sends a wrong message to the public when they're voting on stuff, especially when we're talking about involving our money.
Right.
And it's not, I want them to vote a certain way. I
think-
want them to vote honestly and not just be yes,
I think
yes.
that's your opinion on how everybody's vote should go.
No, it's not, I'm not saying how everybody's vote should go. This is common in government.
It's common in government, but do you want everybody to have a question here? Answer questions on
See,
this, that, and
now you're
everything?
trying to mix it up.
That's from my interpretation of what you're saying. That's the way I get
So
it.
when somebody up here votes yes on something, I should be able to ask them a question regarding what they just voted on, and they should be able to answer.
When you ask a question, anybody up here on the board can answer your question. Now, you can't single out one person.
If I ask somebody why they voted on something, that's important, because remember, the governing body is answering to the public.
Again,
We're the boss, you're the employees. We put you into office to represent the people. The people are the ones that have the right to ask.
right now, you see, now, what you're saying right here, it seems almost like it's a personal thing.
It's not a personal
If
thing.
you ask a certain
I'm
person,
asking in general terms.
in general terms, as long as the question is asked, you should be satisfied.
But the problem is, nobody seems to know what they're voting
Well,
on,
you're-
because you look at the way
But
they
that's-
vote, nobody asks questions about anything.
That's a
Everything's
presumption
just a
on your
yes.
part. That's a presumption on your part.
No, it's not a
They don't know
presumption, it's a fact.
No, it's not a.
Look at the way Congress runs, so you have people that sit there for hours talking about stuff.
And they say nothing.
That may be true, but that's how government is.
But
But
there's
at least
that-
they ask a question.
There's plenty of questions asked there on resolutions, on budget items. And we've gone over trucks, unbelievably, all kinds of questions with trucks.
But we're not
and
talking
plat-
about that, we're
I
talking about
understand.
ordinance regarding money.
Well, they all are about money.
Sometimes not.
Well, in any event, you're presuming that we don't, or that the body here doesn't know what they're voting. That's
I didn't say that. I just want, the public has a right to feel comfortable on what this council votes on. But when they vote things blindly and have no clue what they're voting on, and there's no discussion about it, no interpretation from you or anybody else to say, can you explain what this is about? So I know, the public knows, maybe other members of the board know.
You have the right to ask in the open parliament whatever questions you want.
That's what I'm asking, does the council actually know what they're voting on? Because I don't want to see them just vote blindly and say, okay, yes. It's like, but it makes you look bad when you don't even know what you're voting on.
Well, you don't know that they don't know.
But I shouldn't be able to predict the way the voting goes. And this town is the only one I know you can go and predict how certain members of council vote.
There you go.
Other towns,
Okay,
you don't know, that's
your
not
time
an
is up.
opinion,
5
that's a
minutes.
fact.
You're 5
In
minutes.
other towns, you don't know how they're gonna vote. But here, you can predict how one side of the room votes.
Thank you, Jim.
And you shouldn't cut people off. because
Thank
don't
you, 5
do it.
minutes. You have more than 5 minutes.
Well, Debbie, you can give it 10 seconds, so.
Okay, I'd like a motion.
You
Excuse me. I'd like a motion to close the meeting to the public.
A motion to close our meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor? I'd like a motion.
Before we do that, Debbie, could you just explain for, Councilwoman Hedgepath, just so, and everybody's refreshed?
Well, she actually asked me about this
Okay.
prior to the meeting, so she understands what it's for,
Okay.
Mhm.
okay?
And
So
can you
want me to
refresh
do it?
everybody else?
It's just saying that the town, if they pass an ordinance, they can do final appropriations for the year at a 3.5% increase instead of a 2.5% increase. We've never used it. We just do it because Bill Schroeder asked that we do it every year, just in case an emergency comes up or we have to do, something that we may have to take money out of another place.
And also it has an impact on next year's budget, because it becomes part of the budget, so when you raise it, you have a larger base to work from.
Thank you.
So that 3% secure money over there, just in case we need it.
Yes.
I make a motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Debbie.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
And Councilman Glass?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Hedgepath? Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like a motion to open the meeting to the public.
So motion to open our meeting to the public.
All in favor?
Aye.
Could someone explain to me voucher 041, Glass Garden Paint for recreation, what that was for?
That's ShopRite.
Okay.
It says
Because maybe we
recreation.
should put in parentheses ShopRite, so you kinda can understand it, nobody is gonna know that.
I do.
Well, you do, but I didn't. Also, the planning board, when is the website gonna be up to date, and when is the agenda and minutes that were approved gonna be posted? I know this is at a separate board, but you're the custodian of records. And
I
actually
thought their
got this
minutes
today.
are on.
If they didn't have a meeting all year long, they would have had to approve them at the reorganization meeting.
Right.
And there was no agenda posted either. And
Well, we
it's
don't
still
get
not
the
posted.
agenda.
Yeah, but she has to give it to you, you're the custodian of record, she's not.
Well, we don't get it.
Well, when do you think that could be updated, because there's nothing on there. for
Well, actually, she'll
2019.
be in, tomorrow, so I'll
Okay.
ask her.
All right, and next door.
So there's no agendas at all?
Nothing, there's nothing. for
And no
2019.
minutes?
Nothing, and they had to approve minutes because they had last year's minutes that weren't approved.
Yes, we did approve minutes.
I'm saying there was nothing of last year's minutes
Mhm.
approved
Okay.
until the reorganization.
Right.
The next door, they're putting a lawyer's office in. Was
It's
that-
in.
Yeah, was that brought to the planning board?
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yes.
Because I didn't make the planning board meeting.
It was when he first went in there, he said he was going to do that.
No, not.
It
when
wasn't
first-
current, it wasn't like at their meeting they just had.
That's
This
what
was
I'm
when the
saying.
doctor first applied, he said he wanted to bring somebody else in.
Yeah, as a general office, but he didn't know what.
Oh, I don't
It was
know.
approved for an office, because I was on the board at that time,
Okay.
but it wasn't determined what it was gonna be.
Professional office.
Yeah, we know that, but we didn't know who, because it was up in the air. Let's see. By the way, do you have a policy regarding use of phones during meetings?
Use the phone for
Yeah. That's council people,
I don't
not the
think so.
public.
No.
No? Okay.
No,
Because
go ahead.
last meeting, I watched the video, and Ms. Hedpath was sitting back here, and Ms. White was up there, and you could clearly see a conversation going back and forth. And I didn't realize it until I saw the video. She had text, Tara White would pick up her phone, she would text back. I mean, it's inappropriate to do during a meeting.
That would be you assuming, okay?
Okay,
Because
well-
that's not what happened. It
Well,
was actually, she
okay,
was
well,
not
I'm putting
texting
over
me.
request in for a copy of the text records.
You don't have to look at my text records. I was sitting back there.
And then prove it.
I don't have to prove
Because nobody
to you.
should be using, I can't use my
I
phone
was
during a
back
meeting.
there.
You,
She wasn't even on council then either.
I was
She
back
was
there,
appointed that night.
and I was talking to my
Fine.
son, not Tara.
That leads to my other thing.
Mhm.
She had material she was looking at that the public did not have. She was following along, everything you guys were doing. So she received materials before becoming selected for the council position.
I had the same pieces of paper that are available to you right there.
You were not going through that, and I could see it clearly on the video.
Well, you're saying you know what was on her phone?
The camera picked it up. No. The camera picked her up using the phone, and then you see Tara pick up her phone, and then when she replied back, she picked up her phone. It went back and forth.
Well, she's
Too much
saying
of a
that's not the
coincidence
case.
that, well, it's easy to prove then.
Well, she doesn't have to prove it.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Tara White's gonna have to provide that because she was using it during the
well, you're pretty
council.
suspicious, aren't you?
You're not supposed to be using your cell phone during a public meeting. And I was the one up here during the public session. Now, what right does any council member have to use their phone and disrespect anybody from?
Again, here's your opinion, because
Not an
nobody's proven
opinion.
guilty yet. Nobody's
Not an
proven guilty.
opinion. You're saying that Tara White did not use her phone during the meeting?
I'm saying what you said, that because you, I don't
We're not
know.
gonna debate it.
I don't
I'll just
know.
wait and get the records, okay?
There's no prohibition in this.
You're not supposed to be using it during a public meeting, then.
Who said?
You know what, that's up for you. We'll argue about this, you'll get paid legal fees
Every
to defend the
attorney
borough.
gets paid money. You know, when you get a paycheck, it doesn't bother me then. And I don't know if you work because you're always up here.
But that's
I know.
private money.
Oh.
You're getting paid public taxpayer money, big difference,
Ever.
big difference.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Jim.
I like a motion to close the meeting to the
So
public.
the motion to close our meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Please.
I'd like a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So motion to adjourn our lovely meeting.
All in favor?
Aye.
None, that's mine.
You know, I couldn't get down there on time, I see what was bad up there, but I'm gonna go on something tomorrow.
Good.
So I'm like,
Good.
like, all-
Well, I'm glad.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.